Hello again, we are back for another daily Binding of Isaac run. I thought we had something with this guy, but not so much. Alright, so I'm thinking I should unlock Judas for the, yeah. Even though I have done it with this character, like I haven't unlocked him for whatever. And let's see what our thing is gonna be. Alright. See, here's 888 RSFP4. So we're gonna go. Ooh, that's pretty good. We're gonna go and get like the alt Judas unlocked. So it should be pretty straightforward, and then we can just end it, or we can fight the boss if we get there. Because I keep seeing videos like, oh, Dark Judas, da, 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 da. So I guess you're Dark Judas or something for the alt thing? Or some kind of a Judas thing? I don't know. There's Boiled Baby for free. Might as well get him if we can. That'll be like 2/3 away from getting to join. So I was looking on this, random thing. Oh, I forgot the topic. How about insects, I guess? There's a lot of insects in the world, you know? There's a lot more insects than, like, people and animals, I think. We're not gonna fight this room, deal with this room here. Peppers, peppers! And we don't have to go on the old path, too, so we're gonna, like, definitely get away from that. I've seen some weird insects though over the years, like online and in person, in general in person. I mean, they're just bugs. And at the end of the day, they do their own functions, except hornets. In yellow jackets, they produce pain instead of, not coffee. What am I thinking? I'm drinking coffee here. They produce pain instead of, honey, some, resource that's, like, helpful to, like, the environment and stuff, and pollinate. These suckers, they don't pollinate. They pollinate pain. Oh, we got a... I guess we picked up, wait a minute, what's this item I got? Question mark right there. Did, like, did I pick up, Eden's Blessing? Might have with the reroll. The last run. That's, is that the item choice thing? Or is that just telling me there's a curse with my map? So many questions. Also, there's no bombs. The bomb buzz. So I can't get Boiled Baby if I wanted to. Unless we get bombs here. Spiders are, spiders, They don't do a whole lot. Just spidery things. Well, they're good for, like, eating insects and stuff. They don't really bother you too much. Did you know that daddy longlegs are not actually spiders? They're, like, some other thing. I'm still going to consider them as spiders because they got legs. Alright? They eat bugs and stuff like that. They contribute to society. So there's that. Also, these rooms are really sketchy here. Take that and we'll die. We use it. That is. Let's try to find some HP in our item room here, really. That'd be nice. So yeah, I guess that question mark is actually like telling me there's a curse and you can't see your map. Butterflies, I guess they're kind of cool. They pollinate too. I don't know if it's like poisonous butterflies. I know it's like poisonous caterpillars, certain ones. And then you got some caterpillars that are moths. So that's pretty dope. There's our bombs. It's a black card too, so might as well just pop this in here. Should get a charge pretty soon anyways. I'll definitely be taking that. Monarch butterflies are pretty cool. I saw a video online. It might have been a forest or something in California or whatever. Old video. Well, not old. I mean, I think it was pre-COVID or something, or COVID. This came out. But like, a huge just swarm of these butterflies. I think it's part of the migration process, and it's or something, or a huge nest there, and it's just like an overwhelming amount of butterflies, monarchs. Really cool looking. So evidently, like, supposedly, it's an extremely rare sight to see like a bunch of these. I imagine so. Like, I haven't seen that many butterflies at once. And they're on the endangered species list. They're like, we're trying to figure out what's causing this. I can tell you, like, one of the big culprits. It's, you know, spraying stuff down with chemicals. Like, yeah, spraying crops and stuff like that. That's a big culprit, I'm pretty sure. Just like the bees, too. Like, okay, so, like, why are the bees and the butterflies, like monarch butterflies and stuff especially, are going extinct? It's like chemicals. Where they're trying to pollinate plants, right? Now that may sound like, oh, well, actually, it's this and this. I think it's a combination of things, but I think the big culprit is also just spraying poisonous chemicals in the food that people can eat. Or they can't really, well, they can eat it, but it's like not good for them, like, period. No matter what the science is. I mean, they had scientific, like, studies done and lawsuits that came about with those chemicals, but I got another widow. This is pretty good here. Yeah, we didn't get it. It's fine. At some point, we got a trinket. That's right. We're definitely gonna be dumping for a trinket on this floor then. Gotta do it between, you know, the first floor and whatever. As much as I want more bomb drops, like, I think we're pretty good for now. More health would be nice. More damage, just more anything. Alright, didn't mean to take that damage a couple of times there, but it's fine. Okay. Might as well just pop it in here to speed it up. Well, also some cool bugs. I mean, praying mantises are pretty cool looking. They can catch and eat small hummingbirds too if they want to. That's how small and vulnerable hummingbirds are. They flap their wings extremely fast because they want sugar. Imagine like trying to take care of a hummingbird though, honestly. It's like you have to constantly feed them and stuff because like they're not some like adult where they can just go by and not eat. They have to eat to survive, to keep their little racing heart to go. So they can move around and do stuff. I saw a video somewhere. I think it might have been that. Or some other animal or bug. Or not bug. That'd be kind of weird to have a pet bug, I guess. In the wild. I mean, people do. It's just, I think it's more lines of an animal. You have to feed it like several times a day or something crazy. Every so often, you have to feed it. And they have to just keep feeding them. sugar gliders too, like they're like this squirrel-looking thing. They glide, and they're nocturnal. So there's that too. I get an orbital light, huh? I would say yes to the orbital, but then it's like before repentance, but now it's like, I mean they help, but like you can't really utilize them as much as you used to. I don't know if I really want that though. Like it's a decent item, and I was doing a lot of that Bethany run stuff with that Bethany challenge. Just not for me, really not for me. Especially if we're trying to get our piece here, we gotta get pretty far in these floors to do it. So we're gonna dump this here, do a little bit more exploration. See what other cool bugs there are out there. Mayflies I find fascinating because they all kind of group together for mating season. Supposedly they don't last that long. And I think it was like, what is it? A month, 2 months, or as much as a couple of years or something like that. And you see just a bunch of dead ones just all over the place, like, you know, places with a lot of lighting, like a gas station or something. There's so many of them, they show up on weather radars. It's crazy. Last year was pretty bad. Especially in like coastal cities with lots of like, well not coastal cities, but cities that have a lot of like nearby water sources, like a bunch of water. My hometown has a bunch of water sources, so they got plenty of places to go. A good thing we dropped that trinket, in time, because that would have been pretty bad. See, I don't know if I really want that. And it makes the roads slick, and then the city crews have to go out and de-slick the roads. So you have to use like snow trucks and stuff to push the bug juice away. Because they laid up like piles and piles and piles of them. Crazy amount of piles of stuff. We might just go in here just by we have a half a heart. Alright. You have my attention here. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Pretty good haul. Might be a secret room here. Yeah, technically people do have pets for bugs and stuff. They just don't really interact as much as like animals. With the exception of snakes, they're just kind of like cold-blooded and they just want to eat and live. Cold-blooded! I imagine they may enjoy some like pets and stuff. I don't know. My sister used to have a snake before I got lost. Tried to look over the place for it. Probably just slithered it out of the door or something. Slithered somewhere. I'm a snake. Remember that meme? Bet you do.
I'm excited.
If not, well, look it up. Kind of funny. Range up doesn't really do, or range down doesn't really do much. Well, for those tiers, I guess. It's just me, my tier rate went down. I think it went down. All right, we'll go down the next floor. Looking pretty solid so far. Just need some more damage and stuff and health. Tears rate would be nice too. Actually, I think the shots are low because of the laser tears. Oop! Gotta go fast. See what else for bugs. Like there's the jewel wasp, I think it's called. Like this blue wasp looking thing, very majestic looking. But they, the specific target for what they want to kill slowly and lay their eggs in is cockroaches. I think there's like other bugs too, but like cockroaches is the main one. And they would just inject some like stuff in them, poison, to like slow down their you know, their body functions, kind of paralyze them. And then they inject their eggs in them. And then those larvae, they eat them from the inside out and control them. Pretty metal. Like, forget cockroaches, like, they're terrible things. They don't contribute much but a mess. I mean, I suppose they have a place in the ecosystem, but like, yeah. I guess like mosquitoes, supposedly they do too. I don't know how. I think maybe they eat like, oh no, they don't really eat small bugs. Their main thing is blood. Well, I don't know about the male mosquitoes, I guess. I mean, they're the breed, but like, they don't suck blood. It's only the females that do, so. Weirdly enough. Maybe they just eat, maybe they eat like pizza or something. Or something weird. No, they gotta eat something. I'm assuming it's like other bugs, tiny bugs, or anything. Get their little beaks in there and go to town. And what else? I mean, you get the snails. I mean, it's not. I guess it's not a bug. It's a. What is it? No, not crustacean. That'd be like something else. What is it? I know the word. It starts with an M, I think. A mackerel? No, not a mackerel. Anyways, I have no. I don't remember, but like, definitely not a bug. They, I mean, they're pretty cool. They're slow. They're just doing their thing. Can't really put it in your mouth or anything, because, like, you get just parasites and stuff. Now, you can cook them, I guess. I don't have personal experience with how to cook one, or eat one, in that matter. You know, same thing with frog legs. Like, my grandfather used to catch frogs and make frog legs. My grandmother loved frog legs. Just couldn't get enough of them. It's a weird thing to think about too, is like my grandfather was getting oh, that sucks. Going out hunting for frogs with his sons, which would be my uncles, of course. I mean, they go fishing too, but like it's also like frogs. I don't know if I would really like frog legs or not. I'll have to try them someday. Perhaps when I go down to the southern states, then I might have an opportunity to try them. Maybe Louisiana might have some. I would think. Or Mississippi. More like, maybe more the lines of Louisiana. I feel like that has much more of a culture down there with that stuff, but you never know. Mississippi might have it. Mississippi Queen. You know what I mean. Yeah, that's right. I swear these super secret rooms are just tougher to find here. At times. I'm thinking this might be down here. No? Okay. You got me with that. Alright. So we checked up there. Like, it's in a place that I'd probably... Wait a minute. I know another place. Yeah, it's, there's that. I mean, people eat bugs, too. Okay. I'm not so much of a bug connoisseur or anything. I hear about like drinking cockroach milk and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's a little too much for me. Like cockroach milk, I mean, seriously. Also, we got enough for BFF. I think we might just get BFF. I don't know what the other items in the shop, but it's whatever. What else is there? Oh, I had this I think I had the scorpion candy? Maybe not. No, I have, yeah. Got it one Christmas. It's like a sucker or something. It had a scorpion in there. I can't remember if I ate it or not. I assume it's kind of meaty. I mean, they don't just like make something that people don't like. I mean, an overwhelming amount of people that don't like. Well, I guess that's different with like, yeah, I guess that's different with the sense of like cockroach milk and stuff. But that's more of a scientific thing they're trying to do. Get you to eat the bugs and not the meat. Forget that. Gotta eat as much meat to my heart's content. See what else for bugs. I mean, you got the ants. They're bugs. No, they're arthropods. Okay. I think they're arthropods. I know I'm not gonna go into like the biology name, Genesis, family, all that stuff. I've already learned enough of that in high school. That was annoying. Reminds me, like when I was in college, I had to memorize stars within a different constellations, the constellation names. I'm like, what's the point of this to memorizing? I get it with history and stuff like that, like it's like something, you know, pretty useful and stuff, but it's like, oh yeah, that's Arcturus. You know, here's the star of Betelgeuse and part of this other constellation. Like, obviously I didn't do well with that test. I probably would have done a lot better if I studied, I guess. That'd probably help. But it's like, just a lot of memorizing all these stars and stuff like that. It's like, what's the importance of these stars if they're just so far away from me? Like, I mean, I get it. It's like, it's important to know that these things are there and we identify with it. But for me, as a person in a classroom doing intro to astronomy, it's not going to do much to help me. Unless I suppose I do, like, I don't know, astronomy someday. Be an astronomer. But, like, I was doing that for the sake of, like, getting my, Gen Eds done. That was one of the science classes I was kind of interested in. I kind of bummed out what happened in that science class, though. They were using overhead projectors, not so much with, like, cool stuff we did, apart from, like, going to the observatory and checking out the big telescope and stuff. Seeing stuff. That's kind of cool. I mean, we saw even, like, the sun with a special, like, telescope, too. Which is kind of cool as well. Anyways, going back with, like, bugs and stuff. Before I've been trailing off here again. I'm gonna say, okay. Oh, it still works. That's interesting. I took it because to just see how this works. It might help us too. Okay. Bugs. What's already there for bugs? Well, there's, moss. You got a bunch of different kind of moss. You got the poodle moth, for example. Those are, they look like poodles. All white and fluffy. Moths are actually a little bit safer, I think, than like, you know, the caterpillars and stuff, because the caterpillars, there's like a lot of poisonous ones. And some, you know, some friendly ones too. Can't leave those ones out. I don't think there are many poisonous moths. There might be. I don't recall of any. I imagine there probably are poisonous moths out there. And there's about poisonous almost everything out there. I mean, whales, like, yeah, they may not be poisonous, but like if you get it, you know, impacted with their bacteria or whatever, get bacterial, it'd be like a bacterial infection and stuff. So anything is technically poisonous, including people, you know? Both like, realistically, not realistically, both like physically, and even like emotionally and psychologically. But I mean, in the sense of actual like poison, like, yeah, a lot of bugs carry those traits. Like bees, for example, you know, they sting you and stuff, right? They get angry enough or try to defend their nest. Usually it's provoked by anger. By like, you know, aggravating them somehow. And it's a mild form of poison, but for some people who have like a huge reaction to bee stings and stuff like that, they can kill them. So a little bit can do that. I think it might be the same thing true for like other people that have like an issue with getting bit by bugs, because I think they have a similar effect too with that. Alright. Here. Might check our curse room too, because it's got chance for maybe a second guppy item. Or some soul hearts, who knows. Actually, like, yeah, we're going here first, and then we're going to go into the shop. Or just trail bombs, that's fine. Try to see what else there, bugs. Gnats, you got gnats, they're annoying. Fun fact about gnats, though, they, if I take this here. Fun fact about gnats, they, the reason why they fly around your face and stuff is because they're attracted to carbon dioxide, and that's exactly what you exhale. So that's cool to know. I guess there's ways to kind of get those things away from your face, but it's like, you're going out somewhere and it's like, they just come up to your face, it's like, hey, I'm in your personal space, I want to suck the carbon dioxide around your face and see what's going on. I think you breathe like carbon dioxide too on out of your skin, but like, but when it comes to like, you know, the main source of carbon dioxide coming out of your body, it's out of your mouth. So they want a piece of that. Yeah, they do be crazy dudes. Some nice spirit hearts, which is great. Try to preserve our deal with the devil here. Or angel. Clutch. That was close. So, purse in case of like emergencies. I guess what happens is when you get hit and you got a spacebar item, it just uses it. I don't know how I feel about that with this book right now. I need charges. Especially if we don't do so hard dodging here so much. Maybe an angel deal would be pretty good. If we can swing it. This tier is becoming a little bit... Yeah, you would pop it. Yep. Push, you get some emergencies. That means like getting hit in case of emergencies. Alright. Also a devil deal and angel chance. By half it though. Alright. Hello, Dumpy. Alright. And not a whole lot going on in there. Increase our chance significantly blowing him up. If we find a keeper, we can probably get back to that 50-something%. Trying to see what else for bugs. We got the walking sticks. Those are pretty dope. I mean, that's what it is. Just walking sticks. But they got a name for them, I think. I think I saw a walking stick once. You got like different ones. You got one that looks like just a dead stick. Another one's like got leaves on it. Like they're decking themselves out. I suppose this thing's useful if like... This item, if... this trinket, if we use it properly somehow. That could be a super secret room. No. Oh, there's our tinted skull. Definitely want to get out of there. Alright, this room's just like... That was close. See that guy right there? Doing that healing? He's one of those self-healing guys. Nope, that's not it. Something else is in the room doing it. Or maybe not. I don't know. I guess when you get hit by an enemy, it procs, but if you get hit normally, it doesn't. So that's nice, at least. Walking sticks, yeah. Basically walking toothpicks, you know, out there. Just grabbing one of them, just try to clean your teeth with it. I mean, they don't have like sharp points so much. They're a little thicker. Unless you've got a huge gap in your teeth or something, I guess you could use it. We'll pick up the soul hearts last, because I don't want to like screw this up here so much. Okay. There's our boss room. I was figuring it's got to be around here somewhere. Let's see. Bugs, bugs, bugs. What else is there for bugs? There's a, I think a snail or something. Not a snail. A caterpillar that transforms itself to look like a snake. So there's that too. Snack. It turns into a snack. Oh yeah. Well, that sucks. And we use our charge too. Just thinking here. We should be able to survive in here, maybe. Yeah. Mosquitoes, they're bugs. But they're just not the bugs for me. Let's see, there wasn't any bombs in the shop, so... I know I used my last bomb. Even if we had their bomb, like... It's bad trip. Like, I would take bad trip, but it's like... Just... Alright, run. Alright! Now we're in the danger zone with our health a little bit. We got a couple of spirit hearts, though, nonetheless. Okay, so we left our trinket in that one room in that one floor. We're not gonna have a damage boost here, though. We got minus touch, I forgot about that. Or do I have minus touch? I thought I had the concussion tiers. Why am I dropping money? Is that like part of the payout with the trinket? You don't have a space bar, it just drops money. Would overcharge on me? Maybe not. Oh, she's almost dead though. Hope we get our angel deal. Yep. Most of these angel deals have been pretty good too. Unlike the Satan deals. Alright, we'll get some brimstone action here. Some flight, thank God. Okay. Definitely coming back here and get our pill. Okay. So you're saying we have a chance. Oh, there's a bomb here. Yep. It's pretty good. We got a lot of damage to work with this. They have these weird, like, praying mantises too, I forgot to say. They, see what this is. Use mascara? You know what? That's a lot of damage. Won't really mess with our... Oh, look at that. So, we still get the thing, but like... So I guess this is separate from our tears we get out of this. Yeah, that makes sense. Because like the other runs I've had, like the one character that shoots out like a whip thing, the alt Lilith, it still shoots the other stuff, but like we still got like the main laser tears. So you know what? I actually like this. Now I don't know if that would work with the bone guy, the alt what was it? Whoops. Not lost. Forgotten. The old Forgotten. I assume maybe it does. But if we can, like, get angel deals, that's probably what we should be doing. Instead of keep going for devil deals. Hey, tears upgrade. Don't mind that, some health. Might just go out there and fight him again. Just for sport. Get some good practice in there. Look at this. 15 damage, plus we got a book to like accelerate our damage. Kind of blank out on any other bugs. So yeah, going back to the praying mantis stuff, like, you got all sorts of crazy ones, not just like the green ones. You got like ones that got like extra shields and stuff to them. And they try to act tough by like holding their arms off, preparing to strike. And that's like meant for like, you know, predators or like anything that is, yeah, whether it's predators or whatever. But for us, like, we're considered a predator to them. And when they do that, it's like, hey, I'm going to scare you. And like, I'm like much taller than you. Much bigger than you. I could squish you if I want to. Well, they don't know that. They're bugs. People have pets of those too. Ants are pretty sophisticated. Going back with the ants, there's a big variety, of course. Got the standard black ants, and you got like some of the red ants too. And then you got like the nastier ones, which has like poison and stuff to them. They come in packs and they eat you. They even had these ones I saw in a documentary. I think it's in Death Valley. I think it was Death Valley, like one of these hot deserts. These ants, they can only spend so much time outside in the heat before like they succumb to the elements. So they all go outside in the daytime to go on hunt some stuff up. So I think they go to sleep at night and just do whatever and party and. Yeah, they go out and get where they need for resources. And they know they have a time limit, so like somehow they can time this. And their feet prevents them from dealing with the scorching, you know, sand. And then let's see, is there anything else in there? Well, no. Well, no. Just thinking, like, should we just donate? I mean, might as well. We might get some more money on the next floor. We've been hurting this machine pretty badly here. Get golden bombs too. We might as well look for secret rooms and super secret rooms. Yeah, there was a documentary I saw about that. It was interesting. Little miniature documentary. I think it was from National Geographic. More than likely, that's what they were. We might just pop this Wheel of Fortune on the next floor. And see if it's, well, maybe the next few floors to see if it's like a fortune teller instead of like slot machine. I mean, we're still gonna blow it up. Like after we spin our coins. It's amazing how we did not run into any greed fights until the end. Or our shops were like pretty like safe. Get some money. Try to see what else for bugs. I guess something bug related. When I was a kid, went to the theaters to see A Bug's Life. It wasn't too bad for a Disney movie.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
As far as I know, they haven't made a sequel. I don't think they have. Hey, that's a good thing. And I think around that time that was coming out of theaters, I think DreamWorks are trying to do something like of their own thing to compete against it. That's what kind of typically happens with these movies, especially like these low budgeted films. They come out with something with a similar name, and to like one of the blockbusters they're coming out, they're kind of low quality. It's kind of like just like a commentary to the original, basically. But I remember that movie. I never seen Ants. I saw bits and pieces of Ants, I think. It just looks kind of just weird. At least the bugs in Bug's Life looked more like realistic instead of creepy looking. So that's the little thing, the alternative right there. It's like the thing that sticks out of the stomach and shoots out. Which we did it on Creed, just so happens. I was like thinking to myself, like, how I'm gonna like take down Greed, and then we just get the Agenic Brimstone. Like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Just pop it in here. All right, figured that's gonna be the case. Trying to see about other bug stuff. The Silence and Lambs. I mean, it's technically got bugs in it, right? These moths. The guys like getting these exotic moths and putting it into the victims' mouths and stuff like that. It's a special like moth you get from like overseas country. And it's like getting them imported and stuff. It's like a symbolic thing. It's interesting. I mean, I know it's fictional. It wasn't based on a real character. It was loosely based off of Ed Gein. So we got hit, but then like we didn't take damage. We just procced. Okay. We're doing like, yeah, over 20 damage. So we should be pretty set here. I mean, what else are there for bugs? I'm having trouble like thinking about what kind of bugs there are out there. There should be more, I know that. There's man, is that pretty much all of them I kind of listed? Typical ones. Oh, there's ticks. Those are just nasty suckers. Deer ticks especially, man. There's like tick out there. I think it's a tick or it's like a special enzyme in their stomach that like, if you get bitten by it, then you can't eat red meat again. I kind of have my doubts with that, but I mean, I guess I haven't been bitten yet and found out. So you have an allergy to red meat? I'm still gonna eat meat if I get bitten by one of those suckers. No matter how sick I get from that. As long as it's not like deadly sick. I'm not giving up my meat. Maybe that's why I should cook later, some bacon. Still got some bacon in the fridge. Okay. Clear that room pretty quickly. Or this floor, pretty much, in general. Now let's go find our trinket. Okay. You guys need to stop taking damage, though. What else there for bugs? Alright, this guy's a little sketchy. He just shoots out a thermonuclear blast when he dies. A couple of them now. Try to see what else for stuff, 'cause it's kind of hard to like think about anything else. Those are like mainly the bugs you normally see. Was it like Caves 1 that I dumped it off on? Suppose we could take the shiny rock with us, why not? Free trinket. Gives us a chance to see if there's like a secret rock or something. Oops. Look at this fly right here. Oh, that's another bug. I should be like looking at these bugs as inspiration too. Flies. Those nuisances. No, not nuisances. Those annoyances. There it is. So you got like horse flies and they bite you and stuff. They're annoying. Then you got like. And what else you got? You got the standard house fly. I think they do bite you if provoked. I think horse flies, I think they just bite you. Like it's some black hornet or something. Black hornets, I heard they're actually more worse than regular hornets. At least for the US. I don't know about like for foreign countries. They probably have like worse ones out there. But like they I mean the reason why they're worse because like they're more likely to just sting you for sport. They're more likely to be provoked. We'd definitely take this with us. Stuff in that nature. I'm taking a lot of bad damage here though, by the way. Hopefully we pull it through here. We had a lot of health and now we're not so much. I'm just going around here aimlessly looking for a fortune teller machine or something. I've heard it too, like in the news around when coverage was first starting to happen. It's like, we got killer Japanese wasp now. You're probably wondering, is like, well, how did they get in the US? Either someone just imported them, or someone would have imported them. But like they either got them as a pet, which would be kind of weird, but it wouldn't surprise me, or they were shipping stuff and it just flew out of a box, a bunch of them. I call it a cross-contamination species. These things, just stuff that comes out here, like they're not supposed to be here, like, you know, sparrows. Sparrows are extremely a nuisance. Now we've got these killer wasp things. They're going after the bees and everything else. Like the bees are already dealing with enough matters on their own. Get these just wasps. Get dusted. People do collect dead bugs though, so technically there is a collection, just not alive. Like butterflies and stuff like that. I don't know how common it is today though, is what it was back then. But I assume there's still some avid collectors out there. I don't know if like they can like sell their collections to anybody, cause I suppose you could probably sell some extinct ones for like a good amount of money. I don't know. Part of me is like taking that devil's thing. Demon's tail. I think that gives us increased black hearts. I think. It's a risk. Or maybe we should just keep that, come to think of it. The other item. Trinket. Because at least the other trinket's gonna be a guarantee when it procs. It'll proc like 4 times. But I don't know if it procs for half a heart or not. Look at this nasty fly right here. I mean, is parasites technically considered bugs? Nah. Just kind of throwing some stuff out here. Spitballing. Though a lot of bugs do have parasites in them. Tinnerog. I must have forgot that at some run. That or I didn't have the bombs for it. Alright. That's what we're looking for is our little dude here. Hopefully it gives us like something pretty good. Golden key doesn't really help me much. Alright, some health. Good enough. You guys prefer eating bugs or just observing bugs, you know? I mean, some people that do their own thing. Oh, you know, another thing too is earthworms. Yeah, worms. How they come out like when it's raining, stuff like that. Doing their thing, avoiding like birds and stuff. Reminds me of like robins too. It's like, I don't know, when they get their head kind of tilted to the ground, I don't know if they're trying to hear a robin, hear the worms move. That's what I assume they do. I haven't really looked it up, but that's what I assume they do, is they kind of put their head to the ground and listen. There's also another bird too called the woodcock, the American woodcock. They got like stuff around the world, these same birds. They do this funky looking dance. And I read somewhere like supposedly they do that to like stir the ground. Make it like a little mini earthquakes or something to encourage the worms to come out. But like they're doing that constantly though. I mean, that probably makes sense. They're trying to get worms because they gotta eat constantly. for me, it's like, alright, I guess as a human, you know, person, it may just look just weird. It's like, why you do this, you silly bird? No. You just do it because you just do it. Because some things I was reading, it's like, they have no clue what they do when they do that. Alright, we got this. Tainted Judas. Got that out of the way. Keep seeing videos left and right about this, guys, so I assume it's pretty good. We're definitely going to be popping this. Just my charge rate's a little slow here. Alright, is it? Yep. You do that, I know that. Oh! Not good. I'll eventually, you know, figure you out completely. Funny how I'm like using this. The laser is helping too. Alright. You gotta get that heart. Oh, we're dead. Oh well. At least we got the thing unlocked. That was the main thing we wanted to get. And we've already beat him anyways. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.